You're not tuned in to HoustonHipHopNews.com. Yeah. We tuned in with HoustonHipHopNews.com, live, reporting live in H-Time, man. You see who we have with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We live, man, representing, you know what I'm saying? Houston to the fullest, as you see, representing that Texas, man. You can't dodge the patch, you see it, man. We got Michael Watts, DJ Michael Watts from Mr. Michael Watts. How you feeling? How you doing today, man? What's the update?
Man, I'm feeling real good, man. God has blessed me, man. I'm still in the game, man, and I'm still in a position to bless people, man. That's how it is.
Let these folks know how long you been in the game on Houston Hip Hop News.
I've been representing, man, the whole hip hop culture for over 15 years. I've been over at the radio station for just as long and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm a vet in the game, the story.
Our next question we like to ask you: what's your favorite CD you put out? We know you to put out millions of CDs, man. You know what I'm saying? What is your favorite CD you put out from Michael Watts?
Wow, it's crazy, man. I really don't even have a favorite CD because there are different CDs I like for different reasons, you know. Like, I love David Banner CD that I did. I love Lil Wayne CD I did. I love all the Kappa CDs for all the success that they have because they were one of the main things that broke a lot of the Swish House artists that went mainstream.
Yeah, man, you done broke a lot of records coming up out of Houston, man. For the people who don't know, that need to know or forgot, please let them know what records and who records you broke.
Let me see. Wow, the records I broke. It would have been, we'll be here by probably till tomorrow, really, honestly, man. But I just say some of the artists that I know that I was responsible for breaking them into the mainstream. That'd be like Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Chameleon, Mike Jones. You know, I broke a lot of records from other places, but you know, those artists right there are what I'm most known for.
Our next question we got on Houston Hip Hop News for DJ Michael Watts. You know what I'm saying? We know he done broke many records out here, and he showed up. From a DJ's perspective, how do you know it's a hit? That's our question. How do Michael Watts know it's a hit when you get it, or do you make it a hit?
It's funny, man. Me and my friend was having this conversation the other day, right? I want to give a shout out to June James. You know, a lot of people think that I have this thing that if I play a record, it's going to be a hit because I play it. No. The truth of the matter is that you mysteriously make the hit, and I just mysteriously play it. You know what I mean? And I'm like one of those type of people, man. I can kind of feel a hit when I play it. Like, it's plenty of songs that I have played without seeing a crowd reaction, and they did pretty good. So I don't really have a formula to it. I can just kind of feel it in my gut. And there's been some songs that I actually played because I seen the reaction of other people, how they react off of it.
People, how did you get started DJing? Know what I'm saying?
I started DJing when I was in the 8th grade, and it's actually something I just kind of fell into. My friend had a bunch of DJ equipment that he used to work on, and I was one of his best friends, so I was blessed to be in a position where he let me work with him and practice with him on his equipment, and he go by the name of Emil. Next question we like to ask
Mr. Watts, man, you know, the game has changed, know what I'm saying? When y'all came in the game, y'all selling all them records, know what I'm saying? It wasn't too much big of an internet thing, know what I'm saying? So let us know, what was the formula that y'all got to get the message out there?
I think the formula that we had to help us get our music as far as we did with Swish House was a lot of hard work and making good music and not just staying restricted to the city. Because like I knew that like a lot of other artists and labels, their whole goal was to be the king of the city. You know, our mentality was never to be like the kings of H-Town or anything like that. Our whole goal was to make good music, good Southern-based music. I think that's one of the things that helped us go as far as we did with the Swish House.
People want to know, man, who are Swisher House right now, man? Let them know who are the members of Swisher House as of right now.
As of right now, really on the cool. If Swish House represents you, you are part of the, you know, the whole thing about that. Because Swish House is not just a label; it's like a lifestyle. It's like a way of living. You know what I'm saying? So if you support a Swish House in any kind of way, and if you have a shirt or anything like that, you're part of Swish House. Because there are a lot of members that's part of Swish House that are not even rappers. You know what I mean? Because as far as artists goes right now, you know, we're not really focused on that right now. We focused on the whole Southern movement as a whole at this point right now.
What's the next big move Swish House and DJ Michael Watts got up their sleeve, man? You know what I'm saying? And give them a sneak peek of what's going on about to go on.
It's just as far as Swish House is concerned, man, we're just keeping the grind, but we just boosting it up for 2014. You know, we working with a lot of different artists as well. You know what I mean? We just did a project with Lil Kiki. I'm also working with my people over there at Thiz Latin. I'm doing a project with Lucky Luciano. I'm doing a project with Lil Ro. Also, I just chopped up a project for Zero. man, there's a lot of stuff coming through the pipeline. Also, I did 2 projects with B King. My next project that's coming out, it might be out right now, is Everybody. Houston versus Everybody, the one that B King did. I just did a chop job to that. So our main thing is, man, is keeping the culture going and trying to bring what is the talent of H-Town today to the forefront for everybody
Our next
tomorrow.
question on Houston Hip Hop News. What's going on with the unity in Houston, man? Let us know, man. What we need to get on track for all us to come together and represent as a big old whole.
Now, what I'm seeing right now in Houston, man, I'm seeing the unity come back, honestly. You know what I mean? Because, like, when I did this this project for B King, you know, and it's called Houston versus Everybody, there's everybody that's new to the forefront. The majority of them that's coming new to the forefront, that's making a lot of noise right there, they're on that project. I also want to give a shout out to my boy June James, man. But, you know, as far as the unity, I definitely see it coming back. And, you know, we up here as Houstonians, and not just Houstonians, I mean Southerners as a whole, man. I mean, that's the way that we're going to be able to make our culture grow, make our hip-hop culture stay alive, and we can keep money, you know, circulating between our Southern hip-hop culture, man, is by working together. So I see that unity coming back, and I just feel like we just need to strengthen our bond and keep doing what we're doing. Okay, our next
question we like to ask Watts, you know what I'm saying? If you have any kind of advice coming for upcoming artists right now, coming out of Houston, wherever you're coming out of, what's the best thing you could tell them to make sure that their music go the right way?
You know, it's just like, as you being an artist and you're trying to make the most out of your career, the best advice I'm going to tell all your artists is don't be scared to do anything different. And that's with the music, that's with the promotion and everything, because what's going to make you stand out from the other 1,000 people that's doing the exact same thing is something that's original and unique. So every time that you think of something different, just do it and see what happens with it, man. And if you don't do anything different, you won't be able to get the most out of your career. So if you want to eat off this thing tomorrow, be innovative. That's what I'm going to say.
Units have Swisher House moved, man. Do you have in mind how many y'all moved?
Absolutely no idea how many Swish houses moved. I'm going to say that right there. I have no idea. I know there's plenty of them. You know, a lot of people have bootlegged them and everything like that. So I can't even guess or even imagine how many units are actually really out there. How do you feel about the
bootlegging? Do you think the bootlegging is cool to bootleg a Michael Watts tape and get the word out there?
I'm going to tell the truth, man. People bootlegging our stuff was the best thing that ever happened for everybody that's ever been involved in the Swish House careers, because these people took our music to places that we weren't at, and we didn't really see the big picture of it until we seen how big it was when we started working with the majors. So, hey, I'm not against bootlegging, man. If you want our stuff, you know, you want a bootlegger, please pass it to your friend, tell everybody about
man, we've been
it and give it to them.
Throwing concerts in the little small towns around Texas, man, really going around and helping them out, man, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, you know what I'm saying, what's your mission with that?
When I go and promote things out there in different areas or independent cities like that, man, it's just all a part of just expanding our culture and letting them know what we're doing. And also as well, when I go to different cities and they have something hot, I bring it back home and I bring it here as well and take it to other cities. So it's all about bridging the gaps, man. So I'm always trying to keep going to those cities out there and let them know what we're doing, and also whatever they're doing, I'm trying to let other people know that as well.
Our next question, like with the ask, is what's going on with Mike Jones,
you know what,
man?
I saw Mike Jones out there in Dallas last week, and he did a really good show, man. But, you know, as far as really what he's doing, I have no idea. I haven't really talked to him in about a year, so
next question we like to ask you, you know what I'm saying, what big projects that y'all got coming up for Power Wall and Lil Kiki with Swisher House, man?
We just did a project with Lil Kiki called Money Don't Sleep. You know, it's available right now. You got the regular speed, and you have the Swish House remix for all y'all slow down and chop fans out there. And as far as Paul Wall, he's 100% independent right now, so he's doing his own projects now. And, you know, I'm in full support of everything that he does. Matter of fact, the last project I did with Paul Wall was with D-Boss. And the name of that was called MIB, and that's Making Independent Bread. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out, man. And he got the Poet coming out real soon, so y'all make sure y'all go get that by Paul Wall.
Next question, man. Do Swisher House got any movies coming out, man? You know what I'm saying? Can we see Michael Watts in the new movie around here,
You know what's
man?
crazy, man? We it's funny, man. We recorded the whole movie. We haven't even dropped it yet, so we just trying to, before I really announce it, I want to make sure that we get in a position where we can really distribute it, you know. But as far as me being into it, I'm not the type of person that like getting behind the camera, so more than likely you see everybody else except for me, because I'm rarely the person that's even in the video. But, you know, y'all be on the lookout for it. We got something under our hat.
Our next question is, what charities have you gave back to the people out here around the world, man? Off your success, man, how did you come back and bless people on charities? Do you do turkey giveaways or what?
Man, you know, as far as what we gave back, man, you know, we donated to plenty of charities. We do give turkeys to the homeless every year. We also have, we also go to schools. You know, before North Forest really shut down and stuff like that, we used to do Women's Week at some of the schools out there every year. Also, we give away, we also do toy drives during Christmas time. We do that every year, so we always give back to the community. Also, we do things with Corey Garrett, and that's working with the health department out there, and we do testing for people every year. You know, we do that probably like every quarter, so we do a lot of things in the community.
Our next question is, there anybody out there that you would like to, any specific person you like to work with and DJ with?
I honestly say, man, the people that I really like to work with and I admire the most, I've been blessed to have worked with them, so I'm pretty good right now.
Is there any new upcoming artists coming out, man? I've been seeing y'all been working with a guy named Brazil, man, you know what I'm saying, real hot and talented, man. Is there any other more artists y'all working with?
Quite a few people, man. I'm working with my boy D-Boss, you know, I'm working with Brazil. I'm also working with the Neighborhood Candyman. Also, I got a project working with June James. You know, I'm also working with B King, Lucky Luciano, Lil Ro, you know. And I also want to work with the Sauce Twins. I forgot that on the last one. You know, they really make some noise out there, and I really like their music. So I'm looking forward to doing some work with them as well.
Yo, we live with Michael Watts for y'all just tuning in, you know what I'm saying? DJ Michael Watts, the legend, the H-Time that put it down all around the world, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, let us know how can the people contact you, Mr. DJ Michael Watts.
If you need to contact me, you can hit me on any social media at DJ Michael Watts. Also, you can hit me on the Facebook at Michael Swisherhouse Watts. Make sure you check out my radio show every Sunday night on 97.9 The Box. It goes down from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. It's the Swish House Mix, where we slow down a lot of the Southern classics, but we do everything. So make sure you don't miss that as well, you know. So